Polluted Thoughts Podcast, real talk with real people. I'm your host, Colin Garrett. We're live.
We're live?
We are,
Alright.
yeah. But we do know that the 5% Nick is back there. Just give it to me, you know?
We're talking.
You get
If
to the
you
gas
walk
station.
into any kind of, bodega, gas station kind of, you go in there and just ask for one of these, okay?
They have it.
All of them.
They're lying if they don't.
They're back there.
I was just telling him about when we were at the Yanks game, like I said, we left all our shit. And we go in, have a great time at the Yanks game.
Go
leave,
Yankees.
Fucking go Sox.
Go Yankees. Fuck with the Yankees.
I do not at all. I wore the Sox hat to the game.
Yeah.
I was like screaming like "Go Sox!" We have this inside joke. If he ever listens to it, I would love him to hear the story. Well, before I diverge, let me finish the nicotine story. The reason we were talking about it was just because I was telling you that Yanks story and when we left the game, we went straight to we were like, where's the closest smoke shop? And it was like kind of far. And then right next to the bar we were going to was a convenience store. And we walked in there, fucked up. And we're like, cough it up, buddy. Where are the fives? And he was like, 5%? And I was like, yeah.
Yes.
And he literally grabbed like 6 different... They don't have them like under the counter there. I think they can legally sell everything. Because when I mentioned it to anyone...
I feel like it would be stricter there.
I thought it would be too. But then like when we were at the game, there were some dudes behind us. And then like some chicks that were, I think with them, like sat... Like they weren't sitting, but we were in like the standing section. We were all like together. And we were all just kind of like chirping, talking. I was like trying to figure out what to do after the game. Good recommendations for like the next day kind of thing. And at one point I was like, you guys got 5%? And like guys and girls alike all turned and stared at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, of course we have 5%. Like, what do you mean? Why don't? And then I had to explain to them that it's hard to find around here.
It's hard.
And then, but anyways, we went in. The guy literally.
It's not that hard.
It's not that hard, but it's not that easy.
I haven't had an issue in like over a year.
No, I haven't had an issue in a while either. But comparatively to the city, where you can walk into like in Manhattan, there's smoke shops everywhere, and then anywhere else you can just like there's smoke shops everywhere too. But there's just like you can get them at convenience stores, get them at your bodega. Like they were in a glass case, and he's like, okay, yeah, brother, and he like grabbed like 12 different kinds. Like as we picked out the one we wanted, he was still putting more different flavors down. Anyways, where were we going before that?
New York.
Yeah, I mean,
Trump.
Oh, you were talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was pretty wild.
What was before that?
We discussed something for like 1 second, and then I was like, before we diverge, let's get back into the fucking thing. Anyways, New York is just fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah.
You can fucking... Oh, Jerry Sosa. That's what I was going to tell you. Jerry fucking Sosa. Sorry for the audience for the wool there. There's this good inside story and an inside joke that like me, Chad, Mario, and my boy Lewis are all in on.
Yeah.
It started one night when it was just me, Mario, and Lewis. We went to this bar. It's our favorite. It's not even a bar. It's a speakeasy kind of. It's real small. It's in the North End of Boston. It's called Parla. It was the best rated espresso martini. And
Interesting.
me and Mario when we went to the Celtics Knicks like the year before. Or earlier in the season,
yeah,
we just like were pounding espresso martinis like all night, and like it just became our thing. So when we came back, we were like, we're doing espresso martinis this time again. It was another Knicks Celtics game. We brought Lewis with us, and we looked up best espresso martini in the city. Went straight there, like literally we're there when they opened the doors.
Of course.
And there was another dude at the bar, and he was wearing like a beret, and he was like all like kind of like dressed up.
Nice.
And Mario did not take kindly to the beret. I don't know why. He found it offensive.
That's pissing me off.
Yeah, pretty much. He's like, that shit's pissing me off. And like, he did said that. He's like, I don't know, that guy's pissed me the fuck off. But he literally at one point goes...
Was it like a military or
no,
just fashion?
He's just a fashionable guy. And like, and he was... Dude, he's like a nice ass... Like, he introduces himself to us. He's like, hey, I'm Jerry, so I'm new here. I'm from Texas.
That was Jerry Sosa.
Yeah, his name's Jerry Sosa. And he was studying calligraphy. He was a very nice guy. We were all just fucked up. And I had no problem with him, but Mario was like, I fucking don't like this guy wearing the fucking thing. I don't know if he actually doesn't like him, if it's just like a big joke to him. But so like it's been
one big joke.
Yeah, so the whole thing's just one big joke with the Jerry Sosa thing. Like we'll just like yell Jerry Sosa or just talk. And anyways, we had me, Chad, and Lewis went out one night and we got fucked up. Mario started taking videos and sending videos to Jerry Sosa like, we're coming after you, Jerry Sosa. like just crazy. Sent him telling him.
He had him on Snapchat.
No, he sent him on Insta. He added us all on Instagram when we were at the bar. He was like, "Hey, I'm new here."
I'm
like,
coming for you, Jerry.
yeah, and Jerry, he was like, "Fuck you, Jerry Sosa. I'm fucking coming for you." And he's just like Mario, drunk as fuck, like joking around. But he DM'd him that video.
Threatened him.
Yeah, and Jerry Sosa thought it was hilarious. He's a good sport, and he was like,
shout out to Jerry Sosa.
Honestly, you know, I liked the kid from the beginning. Mario didn't fuck with him, and fucking, he was a good sport about it. So when we were at the Yankees game, dude, I just started like taking videos, and I'd be like around a crowd of people, and like everyone's watching the game, or like right before the game, we're like down below, and I just go, Jerry Sosa, and watch everybody turn around. It's the dumbest shit, but it's so funny to me.
Jerry Sosa.
Jerry Sosa. He's a good sport. He's a good guy. He's studying calligraphy in Boston. Yeah, I forget where, but good guy. You were talking about Trump, though, before we even started.
Yeah, bro, I don't even know what happened with his trial, but, like, there's, like a news thing you can pull up. Outside of his trial, I guess there was, like, the news lady, she was like, there's, like, some kind of shooting going on, and then, like, as she was saying that, some guy, like, lit himself on fire.
What?
Yeah, and he died, and then Mike Tyson was...
What?
Mike Tyson was there. He was shirtless, fighting some other shirtless guy. Outside of
that video.
Outside of the courtroom.
What the fuck?
Outside of the courtroom.
Couple of chimpanzees right here, just react.
Yeah, just like that list of things, and then Mike Tyson.
Us the chimpanzees, fucking being making fucking monkey noises as our laughs fucking. Oh my god, dude, it all happened in one sequence of things.
No, I saw the video of Mike, like, later on.
Mike Tyson was in New York, and I was in New York, and I didn't see this fucker.
It was him and, like, one of his friends. Like, they were, like, pretending to, like, fight, and then they, like, dapped
Yeah, I
up
saw
after,
that,
like,
yeah,
10
I saw that video.
But they were, like, outside of the court.
They're outside of...
house,
Wow.
like, shirtless fighting.
Well, I know that Tyson was in town for that Ryan Garcia-Haney fight, and I was at the Barclays Center. But that's in Brooklyn. I was in, like, Manhattan, the Bronx.
There's, like, there is, like, a news thing, and, like, she was, like, talking about, like, I guess there's, like, some kind of shooting going on. I don't know what happened with that, and then, yeah, some guy, like, lit himself on fire.
Jesus fucking Christ.
The guy who lit himself on fire, I guess he used to work for Bill Clinton.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro. It's all crazy.
It's like that meme I sent you the other day, where it's like, he lit himself on fire for a cause, and then it was Will Ferrell from, Wedding Crashers. He's like, oh, fucking idiot!
Yeah.
Stupid!
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, I get it if you're trying to, like, you know, bring attention to something, but, like, he hated Trump.
He hated both sides. I don't know. He was just weird.
That sounds like a lose-lose.
Just sounds like...
I hate everybody, so I'm going to light myself on fire so they can all see me.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, New York is fucking crazy. It's just like
bonkers out there.
It's an anomaly to the human race. It's an anomaly to like the United States cities as a whole. I mean, maybe I'm just naive, and that's just the case, and like I don't, because like we're just kind of lucky with like how safe.
There's no other place like it.
There isn't, obviously, but I'm saying like maybe we're a little naive coming from Boston. We got a real safe city, like in my opinion, probably top 5 safest cities in the country. Like we do what we do. I get belligerent when we go out there.
But that's all people do.
Yeah, but like you know what I mean? We could like walk around like 4 or 5 in the morning, like through like, you know, maybe not the sketchiest, you go right through the middle, nothing, you know what I mean? And like not that like me and Mario did the same thing. We walked straight through Times Square 5, 6 in the morning, like watched the sunrise.
Yeah. No
problems. We never had any problems the entire time. But it's more like you gotta keep your wits about you when you're out there. You gotta like, you know what I mean?
If you're in Times Square, if you're in Manhattan, you should be okay. For the most part.
Yeah, but dude, there's just wild shit going on there, bro.
Crazy shit going on, yeah.
The train stations are crazy. Dude. People smoking crack and meth on the train.
That's crazy. Yeah, I've seen videos.
Yeah, dude.
You see it?
I didn't see it live. I saw them smoking crack in like the station, and like one like in like
I would call it Spider-Man or some shit, bro. Kick your ass.
Where's the neighborhood hero?
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Come on.
Neighborhood Spidey.
Yeah. No, but last time we went was like, we walked down, it was I don't know if I've ever told you this story, but it was the wildest 30 seconds of my entire life. 42nd in Times Square stop. We walked down the stairs, It's like a down and then to the left kind of stair. We get down the first flight, and we're walking on both sides. Like there's a railing in the middle, you know.
Yeah.
And there's no one else coming up or down. Me and Mario are walking on both sides of the railing. He's on one side, I'm on the other. And as we start going down the down part on like the left, I start walking on my side. I go, oh, that's a human shit. And there is, I'm not joking, Al, I'm not joking.
These are the last days, bro.
It's like a foot-long subway shit. Yeah. It's draped over like a stair and a half.
$5, like, right next to it.
Dude.
$5 foot.
You can see the Italian herbs and cheese. Fucking
some Italian guy.
Anyways, it was literally like, it was like draped over like a stair and a half. So I hop over the railing, and me and Pooj are dying laughing. Like, we're at the bottom of the stairs now, like, looking at it, like, fucking keeled over. Yeah. We turn the corner, and, like, right when you turn the corner is, like, the hallway that brings you into the train station. No, one of the culprits. You turn to the right, and there's just three fucking junkies, all, like, crisscross applesauce, and it was fucked. It was, like, needles from, like, me to the camera, like, all over the floor, like, 10 fucking feet this way and like 30 feet that way was just all like needles spread out. And it wasn't like in your walking path, but it was like, what is anyone doing about this? And then Mario didn't even see it, bro. He was just so like still fucking in awe about the shit that he just saw. He was just dying laughing, and he didn't even like turn to his right. He just like was like keeled over laughing, walking straight. And I was like, did you just see that? Yeah. No, I didn't see anything. I'm like, you don't see those 3 junkies over there with literally hundreds of needles in front of them, and then we get into the train station, and there's 2 cops there. I'm like, what?
Well, they're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, but it's like, dude, just do your like. How are you not allowed to do something? That's a train station. That's a public place. I don't think they're allowed
Squatters'
to just be...
rights, bro.
They don't have a right in the Times Square train station.
I don't think there's squatters' rights in New York either.
I don't know about that. There was during quarantine. There most definitely was, because my uncle knew like a bunch of people who had like apartment buildings and stuff, and they like weren't getting paid rent. They were like losing money.
I went to Airway or whatever, about to go to Boston, and
last time we talked about it, you called it something else. I forget what you called
it. Amherst.
Yeah, you called it like Amherst or something.
You messed Amherst. But no, I went to Airway to try to go to Boston one day like a month or 2 ago, and then when I first got there, went down the stairs, there's just this guy just on the ground, just like wouldn't get up. And, like there's these other homeless people like trying to like attend to him. They're like trying to like feel his pulse. They're like, I don't feel a pulse. He ain't get up.
Ain't nothing going on.
He ain't get up in the past 20 minutes. And like, bro, just like
OD'd right there.
Yeah, they're like, get up. They're coming for you. The paramedics.
He heard that and like came back to life like the Undertaker. He's like, they're coming for you. He's like,
Nah, bro.
No, he was down for the count.
He didn't respond, bro. He was just on the ground. Like,
and then you went on with your day?
Yeah. Just moved on.
Dude, we saw...
Yeah, bro. You'll just see the craziest shit once you enter, like, 20 minutes within, like, a city.
Yeah. You got to come with us to Manhattan.
Yeah, bro.
I know you've been.
I want to go to the Bronx. Yeah, I went in like 2011. I don't know.
Oh yeah. See, that was like the last time I had gone previously to like the last couple whatever. But the shit that you see there is just like people shoeless laying down in the middle of the sidewalk like underneath an awning thing, and you're like, what? Okay.
It's gangster.
Just reeks of piss everywhere. Like you get just
everywhere.
Like, dude, if you're coughing, like. I woke up the next day when I drink too much, I get fucking sick, like, the next day. Like, if I drink too much and stay up, like, I'm not, like, just hungover. Like, I get, like, sick. Like, I get, like, runny nose, sinuses are all fucked up. I get, like, a cough, you know, it's, like, fucking the whole thing. And I have allergies on top of it right now. So, it was, like, I was fucked up that next morning. Yeah. And we're walking through the city, and I'm fucking coughing. And when you're coughing and it smells like fucking piss everywhere, you can taste this homeless man's piss in your fucking mouth when you're trying to cough. It's fucking disgusting. Disgusting,
bro.
But New York is the best, man.
Do you know Skiboky Stora?
Dude, where do you find these people, dog? Who?
He's running for mayor. Or
who?
City council. He's from New York.
What's his name?
Skiboky.
Skiboky?
Skiboky. Stora. On Instagram.
Skiboky Tora?
Skiboky Stora.
Stora, okay. Jesus
and
Christ.
he's from New York.
Jesus Christ.
He's super rich, not average rich, from New York to London in a 40-minute trip, and bro, he I don't know, he's on trial right now,
And running for mayor?
and he's
Who is this guy? What? He's Donald Trump of New York?
look him up, bro, and if you can, when you edit the pod, put up a picture of him. Just look up Skiboky Stora. Marcus Garvey, great grandson.
I got it right here. Politician, it says, when you pull him up. I'm using this picture. I'm using this.
He's running for mayor.
Behind the Trump flag.
He hates Democrats.
He's like Charleston White in New York.
Yeah. But I guess on a serious note, I guess he just recently like punched like a female like
this chick.
influencer, yeah.
Skiboky Stora accused of attacking NYC TikToker goes on unhinged
Dude.
rant in court.
Dude, oh my god.
This
bro.
is the picture like of him ranting back there.
Yeah. Dude,
That's awesome.
He's always just going around New York. He's like harassing people. He's like, I'm Marcus Garvey, great grandson.
Who?
Marcus. Do you know Marcus Garvey?
No, who's that?
He's like a civil rights activist. I don't know too much, but I don't think he's really his great grandson. But that's who he says. But like you know, fucking
Jamaican activist.
Yeah, what's his name? Who's that guy? He's like peace and Pan Africanism. He's trying to build a school.
Bob Marley?
No,
I don't know.
whatever. But like he's always shouting out Marcus Garvey, and like he's trying to build a school.
Like an actual like activist?
Yeah,
Like,
a real,
Skiboky-
not Skiboky. No, fuck. Chad's gonna kill me. Like we talk about this guy all the time.
Like the guy on the
Dr.
internet?
Uma.
I was gonna say the guy
Uma.
who hates white people.
Yeah. He wants to make Marcus Garvey high school or whatever.
Okay.
But no. Skiboky
Cool.
says he's Marcus Garvey great grandson, and that he running for mayor, and that he hates Democrats.
Look at his hat he's wearing. This shit's wild.
That's insane.
Wow, that's a getup, bro. He was like the general or something.
Yeah, bro. That's his great grandfather.
Dude, we were in this shit's crazy. We were in White Castle in Manhattan on like 37th, and we went in there, and it was like packed as fuck. And I had never had White Castle at White Castle. Like I'd only ever had like the sliders from like the freezer
I'm
type
not like
shit.
intrigued when I see people buying it.
Yeah, neither was I, but I wanted to try it. You know what I mean? Like we had them at my work in the freezer, and I'd had them like a handful of times. I'm like, all right, these are all right, but I want to see what they are like. You know what I mean? It's a freezer
Really
burger. Like if McDonald's froze burgers, they'd probably be like too. You know what I mean? But I went and we went in, and there was a crowd full of people, dog. And then we nobody's in front of the line to order though. Like everyone's on the right where you're supposed to be waiting.
Yeah.
So we walk in, we're confused as shit. By the way, when you walk in, there's like 6 junkies, like they're all like taking up all the tables and shit, like nodding off, fucking looking like a degenerate at the casino. And when we're in there, it's like, so we're like, is anyone ordering? And they're like, nah, we're all waiting. And we're like, okay, that's fucked. So we place our order, and it was like all cooling and shit. And we realized that everyone there is waiting for an Uber or a DoorDash or a Grubhub or whatever. Like they're all picking up, right?
Yeah.
But the people that are working, by the way, there's 2 people working the entire White Castle in fucking
Just
Times
2?
Square.
In Times Square.
Like it's like 5 blocks, 6 blocks removed.
But
I think Times Square is like
like
41st to like 44th or something like that, or like the main ones. And then like
You're
we're on
getting a
like
lot of foot
37th,
traffic.
so like it's like busy as it's the garment district, it's
Yeah.
like fashion district of Manhattan.
Yeah.
And it's like a brand new White Castle. I'm pretty sure like it just opened like not too long ago, and
Beautiful.
fucking literally 2 people working. And like so the person comes and takes our order, right? We sit down next to another dude. We're talking to him like, how long you been here? He's like,
20
shit.
years.
No, he's literally like, I'm not joking. He's like this, like sitting on top of like the table. And he's like, how long you been? He's like, shit, like an hour. We're like, an hour? He's like, actually, matter of fact, I'm about to order myself some food. And he like gets up, orders himself food, right? And like, hold on, it gets crazier. He only orders himself like fries, right? So he gets the Mad Quick, and he gets his food, and like everyone's like,
Wait, you said he gets the Mad? Is it called the Mad Quick?
No, he just gets it mad quick. He gets his food very quick.
I was like, New York's crazy. As
Nah,
hell.
yeah. There's someone has that. Someone got that somewhere.
And if not, we will.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
The Mad Quick, just a burger and fries.
Yeah. It's just old as fuck. It's been
No,
sitting
yeah,
there
it's
all
like
day.
it-
They just give it to you.
No, yeah, so like they just like scooped him fries, handed him over, and like he had food like in 2 seconds, you know what I mean? And then he's sitting back down next to us eating his fries, waiting for his DoorDash order or whatever. And so what we realized is that they start working on our food right away. Like they're not like they're pushing out us first and not pushing out the DoorDash and the Uber Eats drivers. And I'm talking, I'm not joking now. There's like 20 fucking people to my right, like 25 people. Like it looks like like you're waiting to get an autograph from like an athlete kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like people are crowded.
It's
And
New York City.
some black dude walks in, all tatted up, where like on the phone, and he quite possibly may have been the funniest person I'd ever met in my entire life. He walks in, he's like, first thing he goes like, God fucking damn! And he's like, what are we gonna do? He's like on the phone with his girl, so he's like, I don't know if we get food here. I don't know what. Like this is fuck. This is fuck. Oh, I'm gonna hang up. Oh, I'm gonna call you back. He like hangs up. He looks at us like, the fuck is going? Like how long y'all been waiting? We're like, shit, I don't know. We've only been here like 5-10 minutes. They've all been here an hour and a half. He's like, this was his reaction. Oh, he like bent his back like backwards, like oh, and like came forward and was like, shit. All right. Right after, some junkie comes like running in, like fucking like all hooped up. Nice. He's like, yo, got cash? What you got? And he's like asking everybody in like, what you got? Come on, give me something. I need something. And he's like,
going around a motherfucking patty.
And gets so he gets to the dude who just came in. And he's like, you see him like angry about it. He's like, He like pulls out his wallet and gives her like $3 or $2. He's like, and she like she's like, thank you. And starts like turning around to run out. And he's like, get some fucking food. Don't buy dope. And like fucking screams at her as she leaves. Turns to us and he's like, shit getting crazy out here, yo. I seen a fiend right down the block steal the tip jar from the pizza place that he was sleeping outside of and then ask them for money the next day. And I was like, what is, like, me and Mario were like, what the fuck is going on in here? It was just getting wild, bro. It was just getting absurd. And then
Marcus Garvey.
Yeah, Marcus Garvey's still on the screen. Yeah. And fuck, I wonder what he would have thought of the situation. It was a shit show.
Very upset.
And so there's this huge white lady, and I don't mean fat, like she was like.
And Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I have Martin Luther King on my fucking thing. Yeah.
Two founding fathers. But continue.
But anyway, there's a huge white lady who's like in the middle of this crowd of Uber drivers and DoorDash. She's been very vocal about how pissed she is the entire time. And
of course.
So she's like chirping the workers, and the workers are like working as hard as they fucking can, but they're chirping back now, and they're like getting into arguments with the fucking DoorDash people, and it's getting fucking crazy out. Like it's insane. It's like the craziest fast food situation I've ever seen.
Domestic terrorism.
Crazier. The only crazier thing I've ever seen is when Wilner took the water cup, and the lady said that you put soda in there. He's like, you can only use it for water. And he's like, no, okay, I will. And he walked over to the soda machine, like, looked at her while filling up the soda. And she was like, no, you can't. She started, like, yelling at him. And he's like, shaking his head, just filling up the soda. And then he walked out. It was the funniest fucking thing. Anyways, other than that, this was crazy.
Did you give a fuck about soda?
No. And like the lady's reaction was the funny because like he's looking at her while he's doing it to see if she's looking. She's like, "No, stop, no!" Like cannot like freaking out about it. And he's like,
$1.50.
He didn't give a fuck. He was just like, "I did this on purpose, lady."
Water.
Yeah, and it's like, "Fuck off." We're all filling it up with soda. Anyways, the lady's getting pissed, right? And right as she's like starting getting like riled up, we get our like dozen sliders like in a box. Slid over and they're like, all right, you're all set. And we'd been there for like, dude, you would have thought, dog. We'd been there for 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe. And
which is still insane.
Which is still, no, but like comparatively, I was very happy.
For New York.
And when I walked up, I was like, damn, this is kind of fucked up. And like laughing when I said to Mario. And the big lady heard me, and she's like, yeah, it is fucked up. Yeah. And she like got all pissed. And like everyone's like eyeing us on the way out, bro. Like you would have thought it was about to be like an angry mob after us for a half slide.
You're on your way to your cell.
Dude,
you're going down the island, Rikers Island.
You would have thought.
God.
That's where half these people belonged after that situation. We like dabbed up the dude who like we met. Right, have a good night. And, like bailed. That was in our hotel was like right there, so we didn't have to get followed by an angry mob. But damn, New York is it's
just different.
Something special about it. When we go, we should go sometime. We should go to. I haven't seen like the East or West Village or like Soho. I've stayed like more than like northern Manhattan, and then a lot in Queens at my uncle's. My uncle kind of took. We went like Queens. Well, showed up in Queens, dropped our car off, had a couple drinks at my uncle's bar, checked into the hotel in Manhattan. We went to like Ground Zero on accident. We were like walking. We were walking to some bar, and I was like, I think that's.
Yeah,
I think that's what I think it is. Yeah. And like walked over and saw it.
That's crazy.
Pretty amazing. If you have 2011, I don't think it was built by then, was it? Maybe like right around then. That like big like there's a huge.
Fountain. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it, but I just haven't.
Ever hit some like Liverpool bar?
I don't think I went. Yeah, I don't think I went.
No, I don't. I think that they were still made. Like I went right around then. I was like 10 years old, 10 years old when I went there, and the last time, and like it was in construction. Like it wasn't really.
I was there for like my 10th birthday.
Yeah, I think I was like, it was right after my 10th birthday, so we probably went like a couple months apart. I think it was like 2011, 2010, something like that.
I went July 2011.
But anyways, Queens, then Manhattan, and then obviously Bronx for the Yankees game.
Yeah.
And then my uncle took us to like northern or I don't know, somewhere in the Bronx. Like we drove past Queensbridge.
No,
so nice. We saw where like Nas grew up.
Yeah.
And then we drove to Brooklyn.
Nas the God.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out Nas. I feel bad I couldn't make their show. I was in the city. It looked like a good time. It's like I could have walked there.
Fuck. Forgot this guy's name, but he performed right after them. So fire as well.
Oh, Marcel Stefan?
Yes.
Yes, I know who that is.
Fuck? Yeah. You knew the whole set list and shit?
Yeah, of course. Well, they sent me all this stuff. I'm not going to not know what's going on. You know what I mean? I just felt bad that I couldn't, like, if I was in town, I would have been there. I just didn't know that those things were happening. But Marcel Stefan, he was friends with this kid Corbin, and I worked with him at Mosquito Squad when I worked there for like a month, like 4 years ago or whatever, and we were like,
I feel like everybody went through a little bit of time.
Yeah. Well, because it was like all our boys were like, "Yo, you need to come work here. It's easy as fuck." And then you get there and you're like, "This kind of sucks." Yeah, I hate this actually. Dude, I'm spraying chemicals on people's lawns again, chemicals all over myself.
Jay Wick, we can just call him Jay Wick for the pod. But yeah, he was the one who got me.
Got you the job?
Yeah, but he had recently just gotten fired there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I heard the story of that. Wow, he got fired. I was told the story of that in my training.
Yeah, him and...
They were like, don't do this.
Yeah, him and like another like coworker.
Or got in a fight.
Like, got into like a fight on
at
like
somebody else's
property, and like the person who owned the property like came out with like a gun and was like threatening
Whoa,
them.
I didn't hear that.
That's what the owner told me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
And then
I didn't do any of that.
He recommended me for the job, and the guy hired me. And then
you were like, this sounds like something I want to do.
And then I like fucked some shit up like very early on, like a week or two. I quit like within the first
Sprayed
month.
some shit you weren't supposed to.
No, bro, I like fucked up like the tank, and so like
Oh wait, weren't you like parked on a hill? And you didn't...
Well,
you gotta explain like the tank.
It was a hilly driveway.
You gotta explain the tank though. It's like in the back of a truck. There's this gigantic tank that you're carrying all your chemicals in.
There is a picture that exists somewhere, but like, yeah. So it was like a hilly driveway that like ends like at like a flat, and I was kind of like right here, and then I wasn't even supposed to be in this person's yard. It wasn't like actually like the.
You got to the wrong house.
Yeah, it was the wrong house, and like the tank, like I didn't like tighten something enough, so. All the like chemical liquid started like flowing out of the back of the truck
like, into their driveway.
Yeah, and I like opened it and like came all over me. Pause.
No, Diddy, Jesus Christ.
And then, bro, I was like numb, and like my body would go from like numbing to like stop numb. Whenever it would stop being numb, it would be like burning for like a week, and like I quit. But I probably like completely like fucked somebody's like yard up, and then I just quit.
Dude,
fuck that job. But like the guy was cool, but
yeah, all the people were cool.
They like brought me for like training, and like with like the boss man for one day, and then they like send me out with a truck. Are you kidding me? What do you think was gonna happen?
Like me? Are you serious?
Like I think if like after like a couple even just like a couple days, like a week or two, just going out with the boss, it would have been fine. I would have gotten the hang of it.
Yeah,
but I had no idea what
we went out for
I was doing after one day. Are you kidding me?
That's pretty wild. We did like a week of.
Well, I was out there with one other kid, but this one day that happened, I was out there alone.
Well, we did like a week of training in the building where we had to do like computer shit, and then we did another week of training like out in the field, like. And while I was I was out with this kid named Trevor, and he was like a wicked cool, nice kid. He was like a little, like 2-3 years older than us. A good kid to train with, you know what I mean? Because like he gives a fuck, but he's also like not giving a fuck. We're gonna go to ad. Hold on, real quick before we lose it. We're gonna take a quick break for a word from our sponsor. Our sponsor today is Steady Galletti Precision Painting. Steady Galletti is a small family-owned painting company that can handle all your painting needs for both interior and exterior projects. No job too big or small, unless you're like a hospital or something. I don't know. They could try it, but it might be too big. Find them on Facebook under Steady Galletti Precision Painting. Quality painting by a quality guy. Call 978-790-2260 to book your free quote today. Anyways, we're back. He's one of those kids that's like, it's good to train with because he cares and he wants to do a good job, but he also knows that there's things that you don't have to care about, and there's other stuff that's like, you know what I mean, not so serious, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And when we were training, he was like right behind me, right? Just like making sure I'm doing the right thing, and I'm not paying attention to I can't hear anything. You're wearing this gigantic...
Yeah.
We're wearing a leaf blower that's converted into spraying chemicals.
Blower with like a thing of like chemicals like on the back, so it like adds like an extra like 20-30 pounds.
The thing is like 40
plus
pounds.
The leaf blower, so it was like it was like 40-60 pounds on your back, and it's just loud as fuck.
It's literally a leaf blower converted into a chemical spraying machine.
Yeah.
And the tank is right on the back of your neck.
Yeah.
Like it's like right above your head too. So like if anything's leaking, it's like going down your shirt. It's fucked. Anyways, you can't hear anything, and you're wearing headphones. You got fucking all this shit. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, it's all restrictive. You can't really, like, turn and see what's going on behind you. And I'm fucking spraying, and he's right behind me, and I turn the corner to go keep spraying, and, like, I spray him right in the fucking face, bro. Right in the face. And he wasn't wearing his glasses. He had, like, on the top of his head. And then we go to, like, the next place, and it happened again.
Dude.
God damn it, it happened again. He was right behind me, and I fucking, like, turned around and just fucking sprayed him right in the face. Twice I did it.
We did do some beautiful properties, though.
Yeah, there was some cool.
Like
you get to go to some cool houses
lake
and stuff.
house mansion one time.
Yeah. But anyways, I met this kid Corbin. He trained with me. I don't think that he had a nickname that he went by. I don't think it was just Corbin. I forget, but he was a super nice dude. And
Corbin Jordan.
His name's Corbin Rivera, I think. And we trained with him, and we'd like shoot the shit. That he knew like some people that we knew, this, that, the other, and then. We went out and we were partners a couple of times, and like we were going out there, and like I showed him our music, and he was like, "Oh, me and my boys make music too." And one of his boys was Marcel Stefan, and he's like, "Dude, he's legit. You need to get in tune with this kid, make music." And I just like somehow never got in tune with him. I got to get him on the podcast. What?
I can't.
What? What's so fucking funny?
I got Chad a job at fucking Mosquito Squad, and we worked with this guy. I think
this is the hardest I've ever heard you laugh.
It was so fucking stupid. I think we called him like the Thing. The creature. He had like the most retarded mullet, and he would just roll his own cigarettes, and he would always offer us cigarettes, and we wouldn't smoke them because he was so weird looking. And one day I was working with him alone, and he was driving the truck. He's like, he pulled onto like a side road. The GPS didn't bring us this way, and like he just pulled onto a side road. And he like pulled into like he pulled into a graveyard, and like he pulled into a graveyard, and then he pulled up to a grave, and it was his mom who died.
Jesus Christ, what's he doing that on the job?
She died in a drunk four-wheeling accident on her own property, like right in front of the house. And he brought me there during the shift.
And told you that?
Yes. And he was the most insane-looking human being I think I've ever seen.
Jesus Christ.
That was the most... we called him like the Thing. Oh. Oh,
Holy shit, Al.
we call
Jesus
we
Christ.
called him the thing, or the creature, or
The
something.
creature.
Dude,
That's dark to
Ugh.
bring someone on your ship to your
it was
mom's
so
grave
random.
and then tell them that she died in a truck.
I worked there for 2 weeks. Oh, and
Oh my
he
God.
didn't own a vehicle. The guy like let him take the mosquito squad truck home.
Home? Damn, that's wild.
It
Holy shit, dude.
was all just his. He was just the most insane human being I've ever.
There were a lot of cool cats that worked there. I just got to the point where I was like, I'm not doing all that. It just, dude, when I saw, dude, you would have thought Dawson, like this may come off a little, like, extra, but you would have thought Dawson got, like, raped at Mosquito Squad the way he was leaving, bro. Like, the day he left. He
You
like,
worked there too?
Yeah, dude, I started, and I was like, yo.
Ethan, Alex, you.
So,
me.
like, yeah, like, everybody. We all worked. Ethan and Alex worked there for, like, multiple summers. I think Ethan only did one. Alex definitely did multiple. Zane worked there.
Oh my
Zane
God.
still works there.
No
Zane's, like,
way.
still unemployment.
No,
He's, like, not, like,
That's
obviously
hard, man.
doing the spring. He's at school right now, but, like,
Well,
he's
yeah.
going to be when he gets home.
I feel like Pumpkin worked there.
Dude, everyone's worked. Every fucking person has worked there. They paid way too much for the people that, you know what I mean? Like, they didn't pay,
let way
like,
too many
crazy, but
goddamn people.
they let too many, like, minimum wage workers get paid, like, $4 over minimum wage for no
talk
reason.
about Mosquito Squad for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, dude.
That's hilarious. Well, it's
It is.
legendary.
It
deserves
is legendary.
it
I
earns
mean,
it.
like, I'm just not a fan of all the chemical stuff that's
It's
going on
some
with it. But, I
crazy
mean, like,
shit.
they do get, like, mad, like
Killing
we
mosquitoes.
spoke on, they get hella people jobs in our area. So, I mean, they're employing a fuck ton of people.
I suppose, yeah.
I mean, it's a good job for some. If you get an office job, it's probably great.
Yeah.
But, I remember Dawson, the way he left. So, like, we trained together, and, like, it was, like, right around the time. Remember he had that old hoopty?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like right around the time he just got that thing fixed. So like it was like the week we were going in for training, like in the place,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah,
we did 2 days of remote. So you go at home and you could like just take tests on the computer and stuff, and then you got paid for it. And then the other 3 days you were like there like studying and shit. So I would bring Dawson in, and then the next week he got that hoopty, and I got it all
Yeah.
fixed up. So like he started like bringing me to work, and I was like,
Interesting.
because he wanted to drive the car
Yeah.
and shit. And so whatever, we ended up like we're going in now. Like he's bringing his own car because he's late, or you know what I mean, or like we're both cutting it like hella close when we're, you know what I mean. Like if we're picking each other up, we're gonna have to be like early.
Were you in Lunenburg at the time or here?
No, I was living here. It was like
Yeah. You would like just.
no, that's the reason I got the job was
Yeah.
just because like I didn't have a car
I
at
remember.
first. That's what it was.
I
I
remember.
didn't have a car like right before I started the job. And then I got the Honda, and then I was like, all right, well, I can work right there. But then I was like, why? I have a car. I can work anywhere I want. Like,
Yeah.
Why am I pulling up here? Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I didn't have the car yet, and Dawson was bringing me to work for like a week before I had the car. While I was like getting it sorted out. Anyways, when Dawson's leaving, right? This was like, and
for good or
like
just
you know, like he's like not like I'm not coming back here, and I'm not telling anyone I'm coming back, kind of thing. Yeah, and like it was quite, and like I don't mean this offensively, Dawson. It was quite fun, like quite honestly one of the funniest things looking back on it, because like he pulls up, I'm getting back from like my thing, right, and I have like the blower on my back, or like
Yeah.
I had already dropped the blower off. I'm like walking back with all my shit, clipboard and all the rest of it. I'm about to walk
clipboard
in.
and-
Yeah, and like the camera and all the rest of it. I parked the car and I'm walking back into the shop, and Dawson's pulling around the corner, and I'm like, yo, what's up, man? And he's like, he rolls on the window. He's like, I can't. I'm done with this shit.
Yeah.
He's like, he didn't say I'm done with this shit. He's like, I'm done, bro. I'm leaving. I'm going to New York. I'm leaving. I'm out of here.
That
I
was
can't
it?
live here. And then like literally like that week, he moved to New York.
Nice.
It was just like you would have thought like he was like
That was it. That was
beat
the
in the
turning
back by the, you know what I mean? Like it was just like he was just done,
point. Bro,
done.
Chad worked there for like 1 day.
Yeah, I don't blame him, dude.
Legendary, bro. Fuck that.
Well, I did like a couple. I did like
I had just got.
I think I'd worked there for like 1 month total, or maybe it was like 3 weeks, and I was just like, I can do a job that's not like this, and you know what I mean. And then I went back to, and then actually, we got Hillrom right after that, because I started in like April, and then I think you started in like May, right? It was like Memorial Day or like.
I
something
started
like
in June
that.
1st.
June 1st. Yeah, I think I started like May 1st or something like that,
Yeah.
and I think I worked from Skiboky Stora from like June to April. Yeah, dude. Hillrom, Jesus Christ. We can talk all we want about that place. It doesn't fucking exist anymore.
No.
I mean, we just free Not like we held our tongue on mosquitoes.
Dude, whenever it's still around. I see the trucks. I salute.
Oh, I don't. I mean, I got no problems with them, but just like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of the chemical spraying. The dude who owns that company, my dad knows him.
Oh.
He's a very smart guy. I forget his name.
Is it like the same guy who owns both Leominster and Fitchburg, or different?
I think so. He used to own like Jiffy, whatever.
He owned like a private investigation like company that like he
Maybe we're talking about
also
different
offered
people.
me a job.
That wouldn't be the worst thing ever.
Kind of cool.
Yeah.
But I quit.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I would have did that shit. I've been spying on people with binoculars.
I remember something with like
Binocs.
something with like Braid and like Dan like had like their family had like a private investigator because like someone was like stalking
Braid.
someone. No, not Dan. It was either like his mom or his sister. So it was like an ex-boyfriend or something. I forget.
Nice.
I don't know the full story, but that's the only time I've ever been like, what's that dude doing over there, parked or whatever? He's like, he's a PI. Oh shit. Fucking Hellrom, dude. That place was wild. They hired us. We're like the only two people.
We're the only people.
There was like one other kid who was
the
like
only
our
people
age.
like under 40, except for like a couple others.
Yeah, there was like
It's
one
like a
or
handful.
two other people.
A half a dozen people.
And like, nah, less than that. Because like, I wouldn't even consider
maximum.
some of them were like 40 years old, trapped in like a 24-year-old body. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
they were like 25, 26, but they were fucking like 50 at heart.
Yeah.
Like they went home and drank Busch Light
Yeah.
and watched Fox News. You know,
Yeah. There was one guy who like wore like a beer brand shirt every
every
single
day.
day.
Yeah.
Were you there for him?
Yeah. He worked in like the FAR.
I think he was building things.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I know you're talking about larger man.
Yeah, but like our age.
Yeah.
And there was like a girl our age who had like a
Yeah, I know you're talking. The guy who did the carts.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. No, not that guy. That guy rocked like Bape and like rocked like nice shit. That was also confusing. You're working in a fucking factory making shit. And people are wearing like Yeezys and like rocking Bape and shit. And you're like, why are you wearing that to work?
It was a very clean environment.
Yeah, it was, but it's also just like, why are you wearing your nice ass shit to work? Even like the homie to the right of us that we fucked with, like fucking the uncle whatever, fucking Unk, like fucking Unk in the next apartment would be like rocking 4s and 5s and 1s like every day. He's wearing all retros.
Yeah.
It's like, bro, you're going to work. And I just remember wearing like fucking khaki pants and running shoes every day, sweating dick.
I think they made us wear pants.
I
wore sweatpants. OD.
I don't think I did that as much. I had like the same like three. I had like four pairs of cargo pants that I would wear in a row.
My classic Hellrom attire would be like a t-shirt, sweatpants, of course, like any pair of sneakers, and like my flippin' chips hat.
Yeah, but that was your attire. That, I mean, like if you look, there's my magnet from the place that I stole when I left. I should have stole everything. They had magnets with our picture and our name. They looked like mug shots because they made us take like pictures for our ID. We had IDs too. Holy shit, we had like the whole 9 yards.
Bro, yeah,
I forgot about that.
Dude, it was lit.
And then
but we had to like be in Acton at 6 a.m.
Yeah, that was
insane.
Well, no,
but
there's no way you always wore just a t-shirt because I showed up every day wearing a sweatshirt and pants because it was cold as like it's like 50
at one point
degrees in the morning.
Cold, but
no,
like,
it was cold. Like even the summer, I'd be like, it's pretty cold in the morning. Even inside, it's pretty cold too.
Huh.
And I started sweating from fucking packaging 200 boxes in a row, fucking sweating dick, listening to fucking every Joe Rogan podcast there is.
Listening to podcast.
I listened to like so many podcasts. I started just listening to World War I and II, historical podcasts, just getting fucking knowledge. History. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good time though. It was like for like a 19-year-old kid working in like a factory where we were getting paid like what? $19 an hour in like 2021, 2020.
Yeah, I think it was 2021. We were like 20 years old.
We were making like I think it was $18 an hour. I mean, like that's not crazy, but like
remember that night we went out. We started. Oh, I forget how it like started, but like eventually we ended up at like Ethan's, and then we went to Asian Imperial,
and we were supposed to work at Hellrom.
We went to Thomas Bodkins, and then we slept at Ethan's, and then we woke up. Yeah, we were supposed to work at Hellrom because like. I won't say the boss wanted us to come in on a Saturday, and like, are you shitting me?
Who, Bill?
Yeah.
Dick.
Yeah, Bill, William.
Yeah. The guy who comes up to you on Friday evening, and I'll blurt out his name.
The last 5 minutes on Friday.
Yeah, comes up to you literally. It's 2:30. You're about to leave. It's 2:20 or 2:18, and you're getting ready to leave. And this guy comes up on you. So hey, just wondering, you good to work tomorrow? 6 to 12. And no, Bill, what? No. And this time he was like, well, you haven't been doing it. And I was like, oh, all of a sudden, like we have to work like 6 days a week now. Like when I fucking signed up, it was 5 days a week.
Yeah.
And at least I thought.
It was an internship, bro. We couldn't even use the gym.
Yeah, no, that was, oh my God, what a funny moment. We're like, so they have in the super corporate factory environment, you do like multiple meetings a day that like
just
rot people's brains. Yeah, we also did stretching too. That was the only place I ever did stretching. You remember that? We like
stretching
every morning. Like we'd show up late to the stretching circle because I was like running behind. You weren't as late. You were pretty good on time.
Yeah.
I'd always be like 1 minute like within, and they'd already be like starting the shit. Anyways, the fucking guy would come up to you and ask you literally 10 minutes before you're about to leave on Friday that he needs you to work on Saturday. Or like he wasn't even like asking you. He was more like telling you in a question format. And it was just like, I could just say no, and I did all the time.
Yeah.
But for some reason, we each said yes this time, I remember. Or we, like, got corrupted.
I think we both tried to say no, and then he just said, no, you're doing it.
Yeah.
And then, yeah.
I remember being like, I'm not. I'm not. Yeah. And we had plans. We went to Ethan's house. Yeah. That was when you had the Modelo. You kept yelling,
Modelo's home.
Yeah, and you were drinking mad Modelos.
And then the mango Mai Tais at the Asian Imperial. And
we went to Asian?
I don't know if you probably came to Asian, I assume.
But
we went to Asian at one point.
Oh, we did. I remember now.
And
then we went to Tom's.
I got a White Russian and we also ordered like mango Mai Tais.
Yeah, I remember getting actually, this was my non-drinking phase. I don't think I drank.
We had Modelos and Miller High Life.
You guys were pounding, yeah. And then I remember
we went
to Tom's, and this was like when I heard Bill Burr's bit on like drunk driving.
Yeah.
It like reminded me of like that night you're like trying to leave, and you're like, no,
let me go to Tom.
No autographs, no autograph. I'm good, no autographs.
Professional wrestler.
We're like, no, stop.
No autographs, please.
It's like tugging at my shirt.
No photos.
You think I'm a fucking Beatle or something?
No autographs.
You think I was Jason Tatum leaving the Celtics?
Yeah, bro. And then we went to Tom's, and then we went back to Ethan's, and then we woke up.
And then we woke up. It was like 9 or 10.
Well, it was 8 o'clock when we woke up, and we were supposed to be there at 6 in the morning. I was like, all right, fuck it. I got up and like just left and went there, and I got there at like 9. He's like, why are you late? I was like, I don't know. He's like, where's your friend? I was like, I don't know.
Not coming.
I played it off like I had no idea where the fuck you were. And then, yeah.
Well, what happened was you got up and said, I'm going in. And I said, I'm not fucking going in. It's already 9 o'clock. Like, I'm not fucking doing it. Already making me work on a Saturday after I worked 40-something hours. Like, go eat my dick. Yeah, I'll make sure I blurred out his name, but that was funny.
Yeah.
That guy was a dick. He was a dick until the minute I was like, all right, yeah, I'm leaving. I was like, I would give you 2 weeks, but I already have that week off. Then, like, the second week for vacation, it was already, like, scheduled out. So I was like, I'm just leaving when the vacation comes. And he was like, damn, I'm really sorry to hear that. Like, we were really looking forward to, putting you up this next, like, after the summer. And, da-da-da. And then he's like, well, would you be interested in, like, working here and us paying for your school? Because I was like, I'm going back to school. So, like, that's why I'm not coming back. Yeah, I did. But he was like, were you interested in working here and, like, us paying for it? Like, I was like, no.
You kidding me?
The reason I'm going to school so I don't have to work in a place like this where I look around and everyone is 50-fucking-something years old. Pedro's like, get out of here.
Yeah.
Stop working. Yeah, dead ass. He's like,
told me to run.
Yeah. He's like, get out of here. Stop. Don't work here.
I told him I was adopted, and he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. It was like for like weeks. He was like, oh.
He like felt bad for you?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
As if like you didn't get like the better end of the stick.
Okay, Pedro. He said, oh.
Did you tell him like, dude, things worked out all right?
Yeah. He's like, are you okay? I'm so sorry.
I wonder if like culturally, where he was from
Puerto Rico.
He's from Puerto Rico?
I believe so.
Because I know like some of them were from Guatemala, and like the chain of Latin American countries down by the end of Latin America.
My setup, Pedro, was right in front of me.
And then there was that older lady. She wasn't like super old, but she was in her like 40s or something that worked in your station as well sometimes too.
Yeah.
But they like move people around all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. How about this rap beef?
Oh my god.
Getting crazy out here, huh?
Dude, fucking.
I think it's because Drake owns all their discographies.
Yeah, I think
that's probably what it is.
it all just seems staged.
Because he had some like multi-million-dollar deal that he bought out from one of the record labels, and like Michael Jackson did the same thing to like multiple people.
Paul McCartney and them.
Yeah, and Eminem. Eminem was talking shit. Yeah. So like he said something about like
in 2004 when he did just lose it.
Yeah,
he bought it. He bought all of it.
He bought all of it. Yeah. Well, it was prior to that. He said something about like. Almost like the D12, like, who gonna tell me I ain't Mike? Ass cheeks painted white. Yeah. Fucking,
Bizarre.
What's his... That was Bizarre?
Bizarre.
No, are you sure? I thought that was Mr. Porter.
That was definitely Bizarre.
I think it was Mr. Porter.
Who gonna tell me I ain't Mike?
Ass cheek... That whole verse...
That sounds like Bizarre.
On, I'll look it up. Fucking music. Reality.
Music.
That was actually on Eminem the Show.
Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference. It's like
he's like gotta show these kids. Alright, here we go. It's fucking I always forget the name of it. It's track number 12. Or sorry, what? Yeah, that was 12. What is going? Oh no, 16. When the music stops. Yeah. We'll find out who says this.
Music has changed my life in
so many ways. He's like, music. Actually, that's Mr. Porter's. That's more Mr. Porter's part.
Music has changed
my life in so many ways. Brain's been fucked since the 12th grade. So my test is the 10th grade. All right, here we go. Fucking running hella slow. You gotta get rid of this Marcus Garvey tab. Taking up too much energy.
Great.
Eminem, Swifty McVeigh was second. I'm trying to come on. What's going on here? All these ads. Jesus, genius. Dude. Come on. Dude, what's going on here?
Yesterday, bro, I watched Kid Boo
on
Genius. Oh, shit.
He's like, NWA told me to fuck the police. Now I'm in jail. No, he says, flying down Sunset, smoking crack, transvestite in the front, Eddie Murphy in the back. It's crazy. MOP had me grimy and gritty. Marilyn Manson dyed my hair blue and grew some titties. Ludacris told me to throw them bows. Now I'm in the hospital with a broken nose and a fractured elbow. Hard as fuck. If you haven't listened to that song,
I was on Genius's YouTube like yesterday or the day before, and I was watching Kid Boo break down. Do you remember?
Oh my god,
Papa perk
like my back hurt.
He was like breaking it down.
Papa perk like my back hurt.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That was the dude who was claiming to be a clone.
He wasn't a kid, bro. He was like 30 then. He's like 30 something then.
He was the grown man who's claiming to be a clone.
Yeah, he's a clone.
That was wild.
Papa perk like my back hurt.
They do have some of the funniest moments in like
her back hurt.
All of interviewing. The J.I. Prince one.
Yeah.
That one's hilarious. When he's talking about like him having sex for the first time.
When you hear Lil Wayne having sex for the first time.
What?
Lil Wayne having
sex. Was he like 8?
Yeah, he was like 8 or 9. He was with all the young money or the cash money, whatever. Birdman and them. They're like, suck Lil Wayne, little dick.
He's like Booze with Boosie.
Yeah, pretty much. That's
He's
what they
like
do down there.
Like, all my nephews got checked out.
Yeah, bro, they just molest their younger.
Yeah, Jesus, terrible.
Younger boy.
That's what fucking. Imagine what this.
Padawans.
Fucking. The Padawans. I wonder what this fucking. What's this? We gonna do 60 fucking miles. Yeah. That kid. Wonder what that kid's going through right now.
Dude.
He's like in strip clubs and shit.
Ben Avery. Tim's.
Yeah.
He does streams as well as like the podcast, and like he was on stream. Somebody like paid him to like watch like Lil RT. He's like, oh, this is not good. He's gonna be dead before first grade. It's not good. Whoever's behind that should be in jail.
Speaking of which, I showed Liv who Charleston White was yesterday, and there was a video of him like putting unders and overs on or betting odds on Blueface's
kid being special because of Krishan's rock. So.
I got a side bet that baby come out of mute.
Give me my money. Yeah, bro, the baby has fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, dude. Then the baby looks
she
bad.
Was smoking weed and
I hope
pills and
I hope that baby turns out to be a completely normal kid. I mean, having the parents they have, probably not, by just being like physically, I hope that child comes to be okay because Charleston White, who's looking like his live betting odds just got much better.
Dude, fucking Krishan Rock looks like a cartoon rhinoceros, if that makes any sense, bro. She doesn't look real, bro. Doesn't she have Blueface's face tattooed on her face?
I think two.
Two.
I think two.
Well, she had one on her neck. She had one on
No,
her
no,
neck.
now she's got on,
And then
on,
I
on
think
her
she got
face too.
the neck removed, and then she got his face tattooed on her
Holy
face.
shit. Hold on. There's this movie with John Cusack. John Cusack, he's a Chicago
Chicago band.
like 80s, 90s acting legend.
Yeah.
And
I've heard the name.
and
If I see the face, I'll probably recognize him.
he did this movie when he was like probably like our age.
Yeah.
Where he's like trying to be an artist and he keeps drawing.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's Krishan.
It's Krishan Rock.
That's jokes. That's hilarious.
Nah, bro, look up Backyardigans.
Oh, you think she looks like the Backyardigans? Fucking.
It's either that or something like similar from my childhood.
I don't know if there's a rhino. Yeah. No, I think there's a. I don't know. Them shits didn't look like animals to me, other than the penguin.
I don't know. I think there was dinosaurs and shit. Those don't
No,
look
they
like
weren't. There were. It was like a moose.
Yeah, I'm tripping.
Oh, whatever the fuck. Like, what is that supposed to be? Alright, the hippo.
Yeah, that's Krishan.
And that's not even offensive. She's like skinny.
Yeah.
In this, but no, it's like obviously that's a penguin. That's like a moose. What the fuck is that thing in the middle? I had never seen anything that looks like
That's
that. Is that an ant?
That's Lil Uzi Vert. That's Donnell Rollins.
Oh no! Oh my god, that's Aiden Ross.
Yeah.
I like that's like a cat or a dog or something, obviously.
Mr. Beast.
but on the left, yeah, and the moose.
Yeah.
Like what? I just don't know what is an ant. Is it like a ladybug or something? Like it's just an alien creature.
I don't know, bro.
Do you want to? Jesus, you want to know their names?
No.
The one that we can't describe was Yanika.
I
The
thought there was a
hippo-
Shaniqua.
The hippo is Tasha. The dog-looking thing is Austin. The penguin was Tyrone. No, sorry. The penguin was Pablo. Who's Tyrone?
The moose.
The moose. Jesus Christ. They couldn't have gave him more racist names if they tried. They gave like the dog the name Austin. No, like I will throw that one out there. Jesus. Was this like it was like a black show, I'm
Who
assuming?
was that guy who?
Because if it was, that makes sense. But if it was just like a white made
used
show,
to return kicks for the Rams when they were in St. Louis.
Tavon Austin.
Yeah, I didn't want to accidentally say. Oh yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, there was a similar sounding name of a bad situation.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, Tavon Austin.
Tavon Austin.
Yeah.
West Virginia legend.
Shouts
Him
out
and Geno Smith played together.
Austin.
Actually, Liv's brother went to West Virginia while they were playing.
Really?
Yeah, while Geno Smith
What
and
the fuck?
yeah,
Dude,
and,
shout out
and
Geno
Tavon
Smith
Austin.
too.
Yeah, what a comeback back in the
He's
league.
on the Seahawks. We're just watching the fucking backyard again.
Dude, I honestly,
Marcus
I'm trying to
Garvey.
figure out like
Yeah.
who created it because if it's like
Some pothead.
if it's created by like
Some criminal.
if it was created by a white person and they gave all these names,
Janice Burns.
all these like
Janice
Yanika,
Burns.
Tyrone, and fucking Pop,
Janice could go either way. Did she die?
she's dead.
Or
Oh shit, she died like a month ago.
May she rest in peace.
Yeah, may she rest in peace.
Burgs.
Let's see, Janice Burgess. Janice Burgess. I mean, the moment of truth. Okay, Alright.
Legend.
then it makes sense. It was a show created by a black woman with common used African American
You ever
black
watch
names.
Lil?
But if it was a white man who made this and then did all that shit, or a white woman, you would see us all over TikTok.
You ever watch Lil Bill?
No, I never watched Little Bill.
Dude, the guy who made that
White?
rapist.
Well, Bill Cosby?
Yeah.
Terrible. Terrible. Nah, I just fucking I just never realized when I was a kid that all of those names were those names. Wanna wrap it up?
Perhaps.
Do you want to keep going?
I'm down.
Yeah, let's
I'm
keep
with,
going. We'll do
I'm
another 15
honestly
minutes.
with whatever.
Yeah, we'll hit commercial real quick. We're gonna do about another 15, 20 minutes, so we'll be right back. Our sponsor for PTP is Flippin' Ships. Flippin' Ships was founded by CEO Jason Reynolds during late quarantine, and Jason is in the business of providing you with entertainment. Whether you're looking for a restored boat in great condition you can take on the lakes, or if you're interested in watching the process go down, Jason's got it all. His TikToks show the process in an entertaining way for all ages, but check out his YouTube videos because they show every detail of the flip. Check him out on TikTok and YouTube for some at-home or on-the-go entertainment. His handle is Flippin' Ships. That's flipping without the G, ships. And be on the lookout for these flip ships soon on Facebook and Instagram. Alright, we're back. We got trailed off somehow in the backyardigans from the fucking rat beef.
Charleston White.
Oh, it was Krishan Rock. She
Mm.
looked like a fucking cartoon
Yeah.
rhinoceros.
That is how we got caught up. Charleston White and fucking...
Triceratops.
Yeah. Shit, I feel like I've heard someone say that to someone.
It's just what she fucking looks like, bro.
Fucking... It's just... The beef is just crazy.
Yeah, bro.
I think it's like,
You see it, yeah,
It's
Drake.
like a little corny, though.
I feel like it's all fake. It's all scripted.
You think?
Yeah. Drake dissed Kendrick with his favorite rapper, Tupac Shakur, and Snoop Dogg. Did you see that? It was Drake rapping, but then he used AI to be Snoop Dogg and Tupac.
No, I didn't see
Yeah,
that.
he did that. He released
I saw the thing, but I didn't
And then,
know it was him AI. I thought it was
yeah.
like him with a verse from Tupac.
And then Chris Brown and Quavo.
That is good.
Yeah.
Quavo's diss, the latest one he
Yeah,
put out with Takeoff was insanely good.
Rest in peace, Takeoff.
Yeah, and rest in peace, Chris Brown from Stomp the Yard, bro.
Yeah, bro.
He was coming at him hard with those Stomp the Yard lines.
Did you see the cover art? Did you
Yeah,
see
it was
the
like
backstory behind it?
no.
So, like, the cover art is Quavo
Oh, no,
choking
excuse me.
Chris Brown, but, like, it's literally, like, it's a drawing, like, based on, like, a real picture of, like, of Chris Brown choking a girl, like, fairly recently. Like,
Jesus Christ.
like, the past probably a couple years, year or 2 or 3.
I used to love
Just
Chris
on a
Breezy,
balcony.
but he seems to not be a great person.
And then in, like, the real picture, there's, like, a slightly, like, not like an old woman, but, like, an older woman, like, going like this to stop it.
It's just one of those things where it's like, no matter who you are, where you are, like, I'm gonna give you an analogy to this directly after, but when you, like, put your hands on a woman, you could be the nicest, sweetest dude in the whole world, but you do that and it becomes public, like,
Yeah.
everyone's gonna look at you like you're a piece of shit. And it's like, I mean, I don't want to say it's always true because mistakes and things do happen. No, I mean, like, I want to say mistakes, but, like, in my head, like, I would never lay my hands on a woman. Like, that's beyond a mistake to me. So, like, or, you know, most people, man or woman, like, fucking for no reason. But I did see this in an analogy that Chris Brown's lucky he's not in fucking Russia.
Yeah.
Because I saw this MMA fighter.
saw it.
You saw that?
Kicked the girl.
He kicked the girl, and it wasn't even, like, anything crazy. Like, tapped her to get out of the fucking octagon so
And
they
they
could
jumped her.
fight. And then right after he won the fight. Then after the fight ended, he got jumped once right out of the octagon. Like, everyone from the arena came in, like, throwing chairs. Like, it looked like Habib Connor.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
I
'Cause
remember
you,
that.
you, like, fucking fainted, like, right before it.
Yeah.
That was that night.
For real?
Yeah.
That was that day?
That was the night that you, like, fell backwards
What the
in
fuck?
Gavin's kitchen was
Yeah.
the night that we watched McGregor. It was, like, either right after or right before the My Balls Is Hot.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I remember like it was yesterday.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but it looked like Habib Connor shit. Like, everyone came in and started beating on this dude. People had chairs, like, throwing chairs over the crowd. And then after he gets jumped, he's walking to the locker room, and then people from the balcony jump down, and people from, like, the, like, little, like, throughway or whatever come through and just start beating the shit out of him again, dude. He got jumped twice hard after even getting in a fight. After being in how long of a fight it was, I don't even know.
Jesus.
Crazy. It's ridiculous. I'm just saying, Chris Brown's lucky he's not in Russia.
He was from Iran.
Who?
The
dude?
fighter.
Yeah.
You see Iran?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, they're going bonkers.
Dude, they're shooting like fucking D'Angelo Russell in game one. They
Yeah.
fucking look like Klay Thompson out there. Fucking everything got shot down.
They're being kooky.
Yeah, I don't know. What was that? Like, what provoked it? Just them with the Palestinians? They just, like, got sick of it?
I don't know.
Because now they're, like, going into full-blown
Yeah, just
Like,
war.
war with Iran, right?
I guess.
Israel is?
I suppose. Yeah. Probably gonna attack them now.
Jesus Christ, fucking Biden's over there.
Biden's like just there. Eating ice cream.
Yeah, I would say eating ice cream, talking about treaties. I mean, hopefully they got something
Treaty
going
of
on.
Versailles.
I am somewhat concerned though if like, I don't know, I'm not like one party or the other, but I'm like a little concerned with what's going on next.
Yeah.
One party or the
It's
other. I
all
mean,
fucked.
like, it is all fucked. I mean, like, I don't. Realistically, I guess, like, this whole. Like, we're somewhat paying for, like, what happened during Trump's presidency, where, like, things were good, but they were only good to the eye's appearance. And then they start to fucking fade out. And, like, but then we're also dealing with, like, what is to the viewer's eyes, an incompetent president. And to, like, the world's eyes, an incompetent president. So it's almost like, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't want to talk too much about politics because I don't know shit. But it's just like, it's getting fucking ridiculous out here. Fucking every day it feels like there's going to be something that happens where it's going to like launch us into actual World War III. Not that it's something I fear like on a daily basis, but it's just something that's like,
Darkness.
yeah, darkness, murder, suicide.
Murder and suicide.
Missiles, projectiles.
Projectile vomit.
I watched Deepwater Horizon yesterday. You ever see that movie?
Never heard of it.
It's the Deepwater Horizon was like the oil rig that exploded and leaked all that oil
I've
into
actually probably seen
the
it,
Gulf
actually.
Coast. He's a Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah, I've seen it.
film.
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
And he's like there because
Yeah.
he saves everything in every movie.
Yeah, so he's like, yeah.
Because he was there for 9/11 and the Boston bombing. And,
Yeah.
and he was there for every situation.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Pretty much.
John Malkovich, you know what I'm talking about?
No.
You will when I show you a picture of him.
I only know about Mark Wahlberg and the Boston.
This
Red
guy right here.
Sox.
You definitely know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, John Malkovich. He plays like a southern dude in that movie, and he was doing our like Leviticus. Like he was doing that
Murder
voice. Yeah,
suicide.
he was like he couldn't have done it more to a T.
Was he talking about homicide?
He only has 16,000 followers on Instagram.
Huh.
This guy's like one of the most famous actors in the entire world.
I feel like all the old people don't have any followers.
Yeah, wow. He's pretty. Oh, it's a fan page. That's why.
Ah.
Cap. Al, Jesus Christ, my apologies. Tom swears that he sees this guy, like, when he drives around Cambridge. He's like, yeah, I see John Malkovich all the time. I'm like, oh, come on. You're not going to say anything? You see John Malkovich? You didn't say anything?
Leviticus.
Yeah, I would have yelled something out the window.
I would have said Leviticus. Yo,
And he would have looked at you like you're an idiot.
Quiz me on quiz me on someone's age. We can wrap it up.
Ask me how old Leviticus is.
Millions.
Millions. Millions.
All right, Diddy.
Diddy.
Five,
42.
42,
He's either 42 or 43 years old.
54. That is your largest margin of error.
That was the worst.
That was your worst margin of error.
I guess he's old, bro. Huh?
He's old as shit.
Damn. What a
19
terrible way to end it. What a terrible.
Guess what year he was born in?
Well, 54 years ago.
Do your math.
He's like 69.
1969, Diddy
Very
was
nice.
born.
Yeah. Very
The
good.
pieces of the puzzle are coming together.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Dude, that man was born the year that we landed allegedly on the moon.
Let me think. Who else?
Yeah,
We got? Who else we got?
And
All right. I'm gonna give you two more.
okay, fuck.
No, well, it's gonna give you the fucking. All right. How old's Gunna?
30.
He's 30.
Hey.
All right, fair enough. I gotta give
Give
you a
me
little
that.
bit harder one.
Give me that. easy points.
I'm trying to think of like someone that you don't fuck with heavy. All right, I got one. He's an older head. Do you want an older head or do you want like someone from the new generation of music?
Doesn't matter.
Alright. How old is Nas?
Nas?
Yeah.
I love Nas. He's.
I know you love Nas, but I just mean like, I feel like you got a grip on everyone who's in the like now of music's age.
And how old was Diddy?
54. So you got a little bit of a reference. I would say he's a little bit younger than Diddy.
Okay.
I didn't see what his age was. That's just my guess.
I'd say he's 51.
51. I'm gonna go 48.
Ah,
50.
Ah, son of a
Alright.
bitch. When's his birthday? September.
September 1473.
I was off by 1 year.
Damn, how old would Biggie have been?
56.
He would be 50.
Oh.
No, sorry, he would be 52.
Oh.
Yeah, 1972. He'd be
I thought
turning
he-
52. He's the same age as Nas, pretty much. A
Mm.
little bit, a year older. Damn, Diddy's like the old head, or older than them. He's like 2-3 years older than them. Manipulate them to do awful Leviticus things.
You're just driving around Brooklyn molesting young
yeah,
boys.
picking up boys in a car and bringing them to fucking his version of Epstein's Island,
Yeah.
which is record labels.
They made him spit super hot fire.
We went to Dutch Van Kills Park, which is like right down the street from Queensbridge, kind of like
Yeah.
not too far. And it was like an iconic park back then. And when Nas first made it, my uncle told me a story. He's like, he first makes it, he pulls up in a white Benz, like all white Benz, nice ass interior. Goes and like hops out to like do what he's gonna do, whatever, like hang with the people at the park. And fucking the cops came and thought he stole the car and like arrested him, or like tried to arrest him or something like that. It was like, yeah, a lot of history. We gotta go down there.
I'm
Check out,
down.
like, see Queensbridge, see like
And
Queens
we have
in
to go to
general.
fucking LSU, bro.
We do have to go to LSU.
Go viral.
Go or see Boosie.
Go see everybody.
I'm gonna run into Boosie and be like, oh goddamn, doing the jersey,
Leviticus.
the jersey thing that he was doing to fucking Devontae Murray.
Yeah, bro. Talk about murder and suicide.
I would lose my
Boosie
mind if
badass.
we saw Boosie. If I was with you and I saw Boosie, I would lose my shit, bro.
Dude, it'd be Boosie, Drewski, and I don't know,
Theo.
Theo. Yeah, I'd fuck with Theo, but like,
Oh, I thought you were saying like in a group.
lose my shit.
I was saying like that's like the group that we would see at LSU. It's like Boosie, Drewski, and that should honestly be fucking his like son's rap name, Booty Drewski or something like that. Sounds like it.
Booty Jacuzzi.
That's the name of Booty Drewski is another man running for New York fucking mayor.
Lil Uzi Booty.
All right, well we'll leave you how I always leave you.
Okay.
Peace and believe in yourselves.
Goodbye.
We'll catch you fools later. Doses.
Bye.